What's going on, guys? Chandler's Legacy Farm here. Today we're going to do some cut testing with these two new Civivi knives that I got for Christmas. All right, this is the Spiny Dogfish in 14C 28N with G10 handle scales. And the reason why I want to do this cut testing is because you can see it has a different grind than what most of your typical knives have. It gets a little thick up here on the end, and it's thinner down here at the base. If you look real close, you can see that. If I turn that just right in the light, you see that line there? Well, from that line to the tip, it's thicker. And from the line back, it's thinner. All right, so we're just going to do some random cut testing. I got a lot of different medias here that we can cut. So, Spiny Dogfish, Civivi. And this one is the Propugnator. Great Kydex sheath, great belt clip attachment. I love these. These Bob Terzola designed Civivi belt clips are awesome. I like them. And I'm probably the only person that does like them. Sorry. Probably the only person in the world that does like those clips, but I do like the clips. And I'm probably the only person in the world that likes the tassels, lanyards, whatever you call them, that they put on Civivi's fixed blades. But this is the Propugnator from Civivi. It has got a different grind on it also. So it's got a dual grind. You're thinner up here from this mark forward, you're thin, and from here to here, it's a little thicker. So you got a thicker grind into a thin grind, to where on the pocket knife, you have a thin grind into a thick grind. All right. This one is in Stonewash D2 steel. And the handle scales on it are canvas micarta handle scales. So that's what we're looking at with the Propugnator. And the Spiny Dogfish. That's what we got, guys. Two very awesome blades. I don't know if Civivi realized that they kind of made a good looking matched set whenever they built these or not. But either way, they are fantastic. This one runs on bearings. It does not have any thumb studs to deploy it. Only thing you have to deploy it with is the hole in the blade, and I use it. I just give it the old Spidey flick, and it works great. Love the Spidey flick. Works fantastic. So, runs on bearings. It is a liner lock knife, and it's very center, very stout pocket clip. Civivi does them right. I'm just saying. I've never been really disappointed at all with anything that I've ever purchased from Civivi. I'm always proud of what I get from them. That's for sure. Great blades. So let's get into some cutting. Let's get into some cutting. What do we want to cut first? All right. Everybody's favorite thing in the world, paracord. We'll cut some paracord here. See how this does here on the this is the Spiny Dogfish, and we're going to start on the thicker side, and it cut it right in two. Now we'll go back to this thinner. I think the thinner may have cut it just a little faster, barely. All right, now we'll go to the Propugnator. We'll stay about right in the midway of the blade on the thin side. Wow, that cut great. Now we'll go to the thick side, the thicker end of the blade. Yep. The thin definitely cuts quicker, that's for sure. I can feel it. I literally can feel it. As I'm cutting, pushing through, I can feel the difference in the grind. I can feel it. That one's thicker, one's thinner. All right, let's go with some cardboard here. All right. That's the thin. Now we'll go to the thicker part. Yep, a little easier to cut. Now we'll go with the thick end. The tip is the thick end on the Spiny Dogfish. All right, now we'll go to the thin. Definitely a little faster on the thin, for sure. For sure, but the little thicker grind is what's going to give you your strength, okay? So your thicker grind should be a little more stout. You know what I'm saying? So, the differences are minute, but I can definitely feel a difference. Let's see here. Let's try some of this. This is old strapping. Old strapping. Let's see what this does. We will cut it on the thick side. Well, we'll try to cut it on the thick side. Probably won't work because I'm gonna have to just slice it. Let's just see how it slices. Let's see how this slices it. Yep, it didn't cut it. This old shit's got stuff in it. It's got dirt and grime and. All right, we're gonna push a little harder this time. Try to hold it all together. There we go. Yep, that's some tough shit right there, guys. That is tough. All right, we'll see about this just cutting it. Yep, it cuts it, but that's some tough shit. And these knives came sharp. They came damn sharp. It's just this shit is tough, dirty, grimy. All right, we'll cut this one. Yep, we cut it. Made a pretty straight cut too. Pretty straight cut. See, we can't use the back of this where it's thinner. Yeah, it's cutting it. It's cutting it, but it's that's some tough shit to cut. I'm just saying, that's very tough stuff. All right, what else we got? All right, that's a regular old binding twine here for baling hay. It's that plasticky type shit. Yeah, it's gonna make very quick work out of that. Oh yeah, it's cutting it clean. We'll go to the Spiny Dogfish. Oh yeah, Spiny Dogfish doing wonderful. I think this one is just a touch sharper than the Spiny Dogfish. I think it came because both of these. I'm doing factory edges here, guys. I haven't touched any. I haven't put them on a strop or nothing. D2, 14C, 28N. This one does feel like they've done a better job of sharpening it than what this one is. If this one's sharp, don't get me wrong. This one feels in use. It feels just a little bit sharper. Okay, let's see. Oh, we got some plastic here, zip ties. We'll do a little bit of zip tie cutting here. Man, that was tough. Now we'll go to the thicker part. Yep, zip ties they can be tough depending on how you're going to cut them. We'll go to the thick side on this one. Pow! Popped it right in two. Pop it in two. Yeah, zip ties can be a pain in the ass depending on what they're tied around. You know, sometimes they can be a pain in the ass. But all right, let's see. Let's just see about doing some feathers here. We'll do some feathers. We're back here on the thicker part. Now we'll move up on the thinner part. Oh yeah, I can definitely tell that thinner part definitely wants to do more feathering action. But there's your little feather stick there. I know it's ugly as sin, but we're just making shit happen here. All right, now we'll go with the pocket knife. We'll do the thinner side. Well, it's for sure slicey. Not as easy to control because it's smaller, that's for sure. All right, we'll move up here and we'll go to the thicker side. On the tip. Yeah, that thicker side does better because I can control it more. Because it's not as sharp, it's easier to control. All right, there we go. So I cut a few of those little feathers off, but it'll be all right. It's a garage floor, it don't matter. So, a little bit of feathering action. And let's see. We can I can give you a little bit of specs, which is not really much on specs for me. I'll use a tape measure. Overall length on this Propugnator is about, I don't know, 8.5, 8 3/4, about 8 3/4. You're looking at a blade length of, I don't know. Your cutting edge is about 4 1/4, maybe a little more. A little less than 4 1/4, and your blade length is, no, your blade length is 4 1/4, and your cutting edge is barely over 4. That's what you're looking at there. And on the Spiny Dogfish, The full length of it is about 7 3/4. Your blade length on it is 3.5 inches. Yeah, 3.5 inches. Closed length, you're looking at. Hell, I don't know. Let me get it here. About a little over 4 1/4. So, great blades, though, guys. Great blades. I know it's really, really accurate. I'm just saying. Just giving you a rough estimate there, guys. Anyway, 2 awesome blades. Definitely in certain medias, what you're cutting, and certain different things, you can feel this grind difference. Some things you can't. Some things you can. Overall, though, I mean, they work great. They're fine. They're both very slicey. I mean, they're either one of these would serve you well. And if you're gonna buy one, why not buy the other one to just kind of have a match set, right? I mean, it looks to me like a match set, just the way that everything was made. I love both of these blades. I found this one first and fell in love with it, and then I found this one, and I'm like, damn, that looks like that. Whenever I pulled them up both, side by side and started looking at them, I was like, yeah. And both of these, let's see, this one here is designed by someone different than this one. This one's GP Knives. What is this one? The Spiny Dogfish. I don't know who it was designed by. I don't know. I'm sure if I look deep enough, but I ain't got time to look deep enough. Not on this video, guys. But anyway, Spiny Dogfish, Propugnator. I will have both of these in my Amazon affiliate links in the description box below. And if you guys are interested in one of these, picking one of these up, use my Amazon affiliate link. And I do get a small percentage of anything that is purchased off my Amazon affiliate links, and I do appreciate it. And that is one small way of supporting the channel. And if you like what I've been doing, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll get out of here. We'll do something different next time, I'm sure. I have got a ton of knives to get through because Christmas was awesome to Chandler's Legacy Farm. All right, guys, I'm out of here. We will be back with something cool, I hope. All right, guys, we'll see you.